Yo, what's good? How y'all been?
Hey y'all.
We're back. They're probably asking where we been.
First of all, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Hasina,
I'm Sean.
and we're the Blairs.
yeah,
It's been a minute.
yeah, we've been lifing, y'all.
Real hard.
Yeah,
Real hard. But we wanted to catch up with y'all. So just to, check in, give a little update, make sure y'all okay.
yeah.
Things been going good with y'all. So what's been going on with us, honey?
Um, Besides what's going on here, um, back in Ghana, y'all know we visited. I think we did one video since we've been back, like
Yeah.
sitting down. Usually we just throwing up content.
So what are we working on in Ghana?
On the house.
We're building a house.
Everybody,
For the new people.
For the new people coming in, yeah, we're building a house for everybody who already been here. What phase we on? What are we doing? Like, what's up? Y'all get to it. What's the point? All right, yeah. Nah, but yeah, we're actually like just got our POP. We had a
What's a POP?
POP. That's the ceiling and designs and whatever you want done to the ceiling. Also, we had electric wiring done.
So when we got to Ghana, they hadn't started the electrical yet at all. So by the time we left, they started the electrical. And the way it works out there is it's done in the ceiling, not the walls like how it's done out here in the US. So they put everything, all the wires in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And that took, I think, 2.5 weeks to do. And then they started doing the POP ceiling to cover that up. And you can choose whatever intricate design that you like. We opted for a more
basic.
Yeah,
it's not basic. It got a little design to it, but we don't want all that.
I mean, so like the theme of our home that I have in my mind is gonna be like more Afro Bohemian decor. And so I didn't want to do like super intricate designs because it's supposed to have like a more natural, earthy type of feel. So you'll get it, like you'll see it when I start to make that happen. But like in the meantime, people might think they didn't do much.
Yeah.
Cause they kind of do like big intricate designs out there in Ghana. Like the bigger the better for them.
Yeah. That's why it's called POP. Cause when you walk in, it pops.
Yeah. So.
But we ain't the poppity pop type people. So we just.
And if you are, that's cool. It's just that's not our vision. So,
yeah. Anything saves some money.
It definitely saved money because we went really simple. So obviously they didn't have to do as much, but. When it's finished, I feel like it's going to be really nice, really clean, and it'll be worth it. So you'll see. Just stay tuned.
Yeah.
So what else been going on?
What else been going on? A lot of people been reaching out to us, since we've been back, and some stuff we can't answer, some stuff we do, because like we're not boots on the ground, so we can't answer this random stuff, daily stuff, you know. But.
So, like, some people want us to, like, get footage of their land or, like, the area. We're sorry, guys. We're not there anymore. We wish we were, but we're not on Ghana soil right now. So, if we were, we would definitely do that for you. We don't mind, but we're not there. So, that answers that.
Yeah.
But next time we do go, and we'll kind of let y'all know, like, oh, we'll be there in 2 weeks. You could reach out to us and say, hey, we're so-and-so. Can you get footage of blah, blah, blah estate? And if everything works out with timing and stuff, we're happy to do that. I say that because sometimes it rains. And
a lot.
Yeah, and that can alter your plans. Or we're also on driver's times because we don't have a car yet. So being on other people's time can alter your day too. So if we can do it, we really don't mind. It's just sometimes it doesn't always work out with our schedule. Yeah. So, what else, honey?
It's still raining out there. I know a lot of people who's building right now, you probably been waiting, like trying to
get updates and stuff and get started. And
it's been raining. It was raining, y'all.
Yeah,
so
and
you gotta be patient.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, because it's just funny because when we went in September to kind of get away from the rain, like they told us, like all the Ghanaians that we speak to, they say rainy season is usually over. So when we got there, it like it wasn't over, and then from what we see, it's still not over. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's global warming or what. Some climate changes is happening, but it's still raining. So
the best decision that we made was we decided we get into roofing stage before the rain season hit.
Yeah.
And it panned out right. So
just right, thankfully. Yeah. And that was like our top priority. We just didn't want our house to get rained on the inside. That's all. Like, you know, I'm sure it'll be okay, you know, but that was just a priority of ours. So obviously if you can do that too, you know.
Yeah. Make and that happen, when that started, like April, May.
I don't know.
July. I don't know. Something.
We don't live there, so we can't even tell you for sure. But even if you think you know, it still rains even when it says it's not supposed to rain. So it's just hard to navigate that. And then, you know, the roads get slick. So even if you're supposed to have work getting done, you just have to keep in mind if it rains.
Yeah.
Before, the day of, or after, the roads are going to be slick, and it's going to be hard to get trucks coming in with heavy sand and stones. So
yeah,
we said all that to say, just be patient, y'all.
This is not the West, y'all. Just let y'all know, it's not the West. Everything's not going to happen just right then. Like, you got to have some patience and just sometimes not even think about it, which is hard, but
of course, you get excited, you want stuff done, you're excited to see updates, and of course, you know, we understand too, but you just have to understand some things just happen and you can't control it. Yeah. So just try to be patient and work with it. In the meantime, stack your money. You know, they give you extra time to stack money, and then when things clear up, then you'll get rolling again. So patience, patience, patience. That's the main thing we want to stretch to you guys.
It takes a lot.
Yes, it does. So just chill, and we know y'all excited. In the meantime, we don't mind if you guys reach out to us for questions. Just keep in mind, some things we don't know the answer to, or some things is kind of out of our scope to answer. So when it comes to our specific house, we don't mind answering questions if we have the answer. But it's hard to tell y'all how much is y'all house. We're not done yet.
No, we're not done yet.
And then keep in mind, we started a year ago, right?
Yep.
And prices was different back then.
And they went up.
They have consistently gone up with material costs. So
we might not pay what you pay.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or on the materials or anything. So
and then also keep in mind, like I said, we started a year ago. So if you have a question about a specific phase, we'll do our best to answer, but we can't remember.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago, and things may have been altered since then. So we can't give you a specific answer about a specific phase. We could try our best, but like, don't take it the wrong way if we say, I'm sorry, I don't really know what that consists of or how much that was. But I could tell you, like, you know, if you have a question about a number, like, yeah, that sounds about right. I think that's what we paid, you know, for that. But like I said, keep in mind, the cost of materials was cheaper back then than it is today.
Yeah.
And it's just, with that being said, though, don't let that deter you. Still continue with your build, because materials is just going to keep going up regardless anyway. So still, you know, don't hold off if you can keep moving forward, and just continue to do that.
That's why they say getting it while the getting is good. You know what I'm saying? So the more you wait, the more you push things to the side, you might be messing yourself up or not, you know?
Right. And that includes buying the land itself. The more developed the community gets, the more, you know, the prices are going to go up on the land itself. So if you can, jump on it, you guys. You know, I understand, like, you get cautious and, well, what if? And I mean, obviously do your due diligence, do your own research, do what you feel in your heart. visit, you know what I'm saying? But if once you get that inkling, like, okay, let's do it, and go ahead and jump on it.
Yeah.
Because a week from now, it might go up, the price of land. So, and it happens just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. So, what are we doing next? What's next with our house?
We about to get security doors, front and back. Windows, burglar
proof bars on the windows.
A lot of people ask us about the burglar bars, like in the comments, like, why do you want burglar bars or whatever? Just extra safety, you know.
Yeah. I mean, we don't live there yet, so it is something that would help us relax while we're not there. Obviously, things could still happen, but if we could try to prevent them from happening, we would definitely like to do that. I know it's not the prettiest thing, and this is something that I had to get over. Of course, he really couldn't care less about that part. He's, all about the safety aspect of it. And yes, it makes sense. You want your house to be safe. So I had to put my feelings aside, like, they're ugly, but I can make anything work, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll just work around it. But yeah, we do feel more comfortable with the bars being there. That doesn't mean that it's not safe in Ghana. It just means you want to take precautions to make sure no break-ins happen. I feel like you would want to do that anywhere,
Yeah.
There's no such thing as the perfect place. There's crime everywhere, anywhere you go. So we want to try to minimize the chances of that happening, or at least make things harder, for a person to try to, do something. But that's just our personal choice. I mean, and if you guys are building or thinking about building, you don't have to. That's just something that we decided to do. And I'm comfortable with that choice.
Yeah, me too. You know I am.
He's Mr. Safety Man, so he doesn't spare any expense when it comes to safety. Whatever he can do to make the house safe, that's what he's going to do. And I have to kind of just okay, go along with it, even whether I agree with it or not. I usually come around to agreeing with it from a logical standpoint. But from a design decor, because that's my thing, I'm like, it's ugly, but I guess it makes sense, right?
Me, I walk around like old Otis. I don't know if y'all know Otis off Martin, but I walk around like Otis.
Top flight security, he gets on me because he's always checking the doors, making sure they're locked at night, and I'm like, okay, obviously, we need to be safe. He just takes it a little bit more seriously than I do, which, I'm glad he's doing it, because then it's something I don't have to really think about, because he's already on top of it. So
that come from living all across the country. I learned a lot, so yeah.
So yeah, that's just our personal choice, and like we said, if you don't want to do that, then just don't do that. Find a different way to secure your house and go from there. We also will have cameras in our compound, and we also have an electrical fence. I guess what you call it, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have it all. Just extra precaution. That's it. If you don't like it, you don't have to get it for your house. It's really that simple.
You gotta think, we're building a house for us. I know you got your input and you say this and say that. Let's see your house. You know what I'm saying? Like let's see the way you do yours, and we do it our way. So.
Yeah. So it's just personal preferences, guys. We welcome feedback, but yeah, some people, even with our carport, that's been a good question too. How come we don't have a door leading to our house from the garage?
Yeah.
It's not a garage, it's a carport.
It's a carport.
And we did it that way on purpose, just in case we wanted to convert it to a different type of room, like an extra room, or we can keep it open like that. And if we want to have parties, that's an area that
we don't have to rent anything or anything. So yeah. So
it has multiple purposes, guys, and that was just, again, our personal choice. If you don't understand or it's not your style, that's okay. It works for us, and we're happy with how we did it like that. Carports are not unusual in Ghana, so I just want to make that clear. It's not a garage, it's an open carport, and we didn't put a door leading into the home because we don't want to. Yeah. It doesn't hurt us to walk out around. It's just an extra few steps, and it doesn't I mean, doesn't hurt us to do that. So it's not that big of a deal to us. But once again, like if you would like to do that, y'all can do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, just personal preferences. We welcome feedback and opinions, but just keep in mind this is our vision. And if you don't agree with it, that's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
This is just what works for us. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so we're pretty much at the finish line almost, I guess you could say. You could see the finish line. So windows, doors, bars on the windows, tile. And just to recap, when we visited last time, we did go and look at some stuff. And so the stuff that we did eventually choose was actually in a cross. So with that being said, we did take pictures of took pictures of what we wanted along with the SKU number and the price. And so the Ghana consultations team will take a trip to Accra to the store that we would like them to and pick out our stuff for us since we're not there. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I have faith in the team. It was actually presented to us that they was able to do that, so that was like, okay, that's cool. Only because when we was in Elmina, they didn't have that many stores, or at least we didn't go to that many stores. But from the store that we went to, they didn't have a big selection of things. And on this part, I don't want to like settle. You know what I mean? Like I already have a vision in my mind of how I would like the finishings to look. And I can understand not getting every single thing, but when it comes to like the main parts of the house, I would like it to be what I have in my mind. So the stores in Elmina had a limited selection of flooring, like the tile flooring, and I'm like, well, that's a big part of the house. And so I found the exact tile that we were looking for in the cross. So it's just a matter of just taking the trip when that time comes. So that should be interesting. Yeah, I've never like shopped online for stuff like that before, like, not being there. I mean, we were able to pick the stuff out, but I'm curious to see how the rest of that will go. So we'll keep y'all updated on that. Hopefully it's just a smooth thing, and I don't know. We've never done this before. We've never built a house before, let alone in a different country, and we're not there.
Not present,
So with that being said, if you have the opportunity to be boots on ground and be there and be present, I would definitely take that opportunity if you can do that. A lot of us can't. And we're one of those people that can't, so that's why we're letting you guys see our journey so that we can fill y'all in, like, this part went rough, so if y'all could be there or not. It may not be that bad, but that's why we're kind of letting you guys know like what to expect, and stuff like that, what we have to deal with. And so we're still dealing with it. So we'll let you guys know as, things progress, what to expect. So then after that, it's just a matter of making the house look pretty, doing the landscaping, fixing up the backyard, starting the garden in the back. We're going to leave that for last because we're just trying to get like the house itself set up, and even like the garden part we could get started, but like some of the more detailed stuff I would like to be there for and kind of do myself or have hands on, only because like when you're actually there, then you can kind of see like, oh, I want this over here, that over there. You kind of have to be there.
You need to walk it to know where you want something at.
Right. That's how I feel. Like I'd much rather be there in person to do some of the like the decorations and stuff. That'll come later on. I'm just speaking ahead of time, but like with like paint, tile, and stuff like that, you could I guess you could do that from wherever you are. But if you have a chance to pick them out in person, I would strongly urge that, because some colors, some textures look different in person than they do over the phone. And so that was like the main reason for our trip last time, was to pick out finishings in person.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just have to see
Yeah,
and touch, and so yeah. What else, honey?
Um, we haven't did this in a while, so I'm like, I'm kind of off right now.
We're a little rusty.
Yeah, but yeah, like in the Sable, Agendum, like the area, it's really coming up. It's like a lot of, it's opening up, y'all.
Yeah.
It used to be so bushy, but now it's like,
yeah, it was at one point nothing but bush.
Yeah.
So, like we said, if you can hop on it, because next thing you know, it's like, it's gonna be built up.
Yeah, and no telling like what it's gonna look like. I haven't been to East Lagoon or nothing like that, but hopefully it won't look like that, because I prefer the countryside, But yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Only time will tell. I really hope that we could keep as much green as we can. And for those of y'all that are building, we can't tell y'all what to do, but like, I hope that you guys are planting more trees and stuff to kind of refill the ones that got knocked down. We definitely are gonna do that. We're gonna do as natural as possible without it looking like crazy. But yeah, that was the whole point of moving to that area, is to be around greenery. So if we could keep it as much as possible green, and replant some trees, and I think for the most part, like, everybody's kind of on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like-minded people that we talk to. So
what's the advantage of staying in the Sable or that Cape Coast areas, like, for you?
I just mentioned it, being around the green. I like the city life. It's nothing against it. It's just not for me. I don't like the congestion. I don't like the heavy traffic. Even like the temperature feels different. It just feels hotter in the city. You don't really like. I'm sure like the breeze doesn't hit the same like it does in the country. Like, it's more relaxing, more peaceful in the country, and that was the whole point for me. I grew up in a city my whole life. It's nothing against the city. It's just not my thing.
It's less hassle too. Like,
in what way?
As in, like, just everywhere you go, somebody's like stopping you. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to sell something, or
it's just not heavy congestion of traffic or people.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of can move around more freely out there, kind of breathe, without somebody on every corner. I mean, of course, there's people there, but it's just not as congested.
Yeah, but that gives you a better chance of even getting to know someone.
Right.
That's what I like. And also, hey, you got all these beaches and near the sea, just like everywhere.
Yes. It takes how long in a car to get to the beach from us?
It's according where you going.
To which beach?
Yeah.
Which area? I definitely maybe 30 minutes, no more than an hour. I mean, it depends, like you said, where you're going.
Yeah.
But you can definitely drive there. It's not far away. You can definitely feel the ocean breeze from where we are. That's really nice.
Yeah.
More breezy where we are. I mean, you definitely can feel the difference. So yeah, I think we made a great choice. Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that we wish probably was around is like the airport.
Right.
Well, we 3 hours and something away from the airport. But it is an airport in Takoradi, which is maybe 2 hours and something. But maybe eventually Cape Coast have one. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense because the slave castles there, that's a big tourist attraction, and a lot of people come to see that. And I mean, it would be nice if they could build a little small airport for Cape Coast area, but who knows? That might happen down the line.
Yeah, never know.
In the meantime, it's not the biggest deal for us to drive that long to get to Orlando or to the airport, whichever way you're going, because it's worth it for us. But for some people, they probably want to be closer to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and if you're one of those people, I feel you, like, but that's not a deal breaker for us, and we knew that, coming in, that it wasn't that close, So you just have to plan accordingly, plan ahead and take it from there. But that doesn't mean you can make a day out of it or a weekend out of it. Like if you need stuff from the city of Accra, you can go there and turn it into a weekend, get stuff, stay the night, stay in a bed and breakfast place or wherever, Airbnb, and do what you need to do and then come back to the country.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's what other people do, even in other countries. So,
yeah. It's
all how you work it, what your mentality is, what's important to you. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's really it. You get anything else?
Not that I can think of. Yeah, I think that's it.
See, y'all, like I said, we haven't been on here. We're gonna try to do more of this, but there's a lot of stuff we handling business here. So yeah. So
it's me, guys. I had to take a break.
It's not just her. Sometimes I don't feel like getting in front of the camera, So hey, but also we like to thank y'all. We hit 1,500 subscribers.
We did?
Yeah, like we don't be like, I just saw it, but we don't be big on all of that, But nice.
We
appreciate y'all tuning in.
I didn't know.
Sometimes we think we boring, but hey. But
well,
thank y'all.
We appeal to the fellow boring people.
Yeah,
that like our boring personality.
Yeah. There's two introverts.
Yeah, and it takes a lot for us to do this. So I hope, we're reaching the right audience, and I hope y'all appreciate our input and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I hope y'all liking the videos of like the what you call it? Is it like a vloggy type video? Vlogger? The raw videos when we're just walking around with the camera and, showing the areas and talking.
Okay, and then a quick poll. You can answer in the comments. When we do videos when we're walking and just showing the land, do y'all want to hear us talking in the background, or you just want to see the land? Because he kind of felt like the videos would be boring because he wasn't talking in them, and I'm like, that's okay. You don't have to be talking all the time. Sometimes people just want to see what's in the area.
We get caught up in the moment. I
know I do.
We learning. We're trying to make sure things right, or
Yeah.
And sometimes they get quiet, and I just be like, oh man, I should have talked right there. So that way I would have kept y'all in tune. But hey,
I was trying to tell him, I feel like most people don't mind if you don't talk, as long as they get to see what you're filming. I could see if you're just filming yourself and not saying anything, but if you film what's going on and they just get to see what's happening, you don't have to fill every space with words. But let us know in the comments what y'all think. We're still figuring this out.
Yeah.
And then we have to make a conscious effort to remember to film, because like he said, we're always in the moment, and sometimes we forget, oh yeah, maybe we should film that. So
yeah.
So yeah, sometimes things are a little scattered and pieced together because we forget, let's turn the camera on. So anyway, we're trying our best.
Yeah.
We're not, this is, we don't do this for a living, so we're still learning ourselves, but we appreciate everybody that tunes in and leaves comments. We like interacting with y'all. And then just a quick reminder, he runs the Blair's in Ghana channel. So if you make a comment, just keep in mind that he's the one answering from Blair's in Ghana. And sometimes I will go onto the page and comment from my own account. I forgot even what it is, but it says my first name in it for sure. So if you see something with my first name, that means I'm commenting, but not from the Blair's in Ghana channel. That's him.
Yeah. You
can kind of tell because his answers are really short and sweet.
I relate a message sometimes, though.
Sometimes he will be like, oh, so-and-so said,
Yeah, but majority of the time I'm at work and I'm answering while I'm at work. So.
And you could tell because his answer is yes, no, thank you. or he'll get straight to it. Whereas I'm a little bit more detail oriented because I just know, like, if I had a question, I kind of know, like, how I would want it answered. But, you know, he's a guy that just think black and white, straight to the point. So that's how you can know you talking to a man.
Everything's bland. Leave it bland. Get straight to the point.
Right. I'm a little bit more detail oriented guy, so that's how you know, like, it's him that's answering. But like I said, if I have a chance, I'll answer too. Yeah. So I think that's it.
Yep. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. You know, we try to do them on Sundays, but
if we can.
Yeah, and a lot of people roll them out on Sundays, so we try to fit the right window. Everybody out going to eat, watching football, whatever y'all doing. We're just trying to put it in there so y'all can see. But yeah, like I say, we enjoy y'all. We gotta go live. I keep saying that. That's why the live ain't happening yet, because we'd like to see. I would like to see y'all commenting and we have a discussion or whatever, converse with each other.
All right. Since it's important to you, I'm going to put my reservations aside. It's just it's not even
under the comments. Let us know what day is best for live and maybe the time. Remember, we're 7 hours from behind Ghana.
Yes, you guys in Ghana are 7 hours ahead of us.
3 hours from the East Coast.
In the U.S.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with like a few time zones.
So we're on Pacific time. Yeah. So.
I mean, we're gonna try to do it to where it works for everybody. Obviously, we can't.
Yeah.
You know, but we'll do our best. So. Whatever get the most votes, I guess, the most in the comments, we'll go with that.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see. Yeah.
We'll see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let us know, y'all.
All right. Well,
we'll try to make it work.
That's it. And we'll see you soon. Talk to you later.
Thank you, guys. Peace.
I wasn't gonna say peace. I was gonna say
that's our thing. Why we can't do it?
I was gonna say goodbye.
No, it's peace. Y'all know that's what we do.
Ciao.
No.
Ciao.
No.
Hasta la vista, baby. Nah. All right. Bye, y'all. Peace.